I want to solicit your help in stopping the African American Holocaust. The destruction of a group of people right before our very eyes. It is televised and happening in live and living color. It's almost like the Kitty Genovese murder going back a couple of generations ago, where a woman was being bludgeoned to death out in Astoria, Queens, and she cried for help. And it was in the summertime and people's windows were open, but nobody helped Kitty Genovese. The African American, black man, black people, black children are dying in Holocaust style. The people who are speaking out for black people do not understand the Holocaust.
You know, there are too many people trying to take care of other folks' business, and they can't even take care of their own. But what you need to do is take 6 months to mind your own business and 6 months to leave other folks' business alone. All I'm trying to say is sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine.
But black people are dying, and there's a reason for that, and I want you to hear me and hear me clearly. The further black people get away from the 13th Amendment to the Constitution and the Emancipation Proclamation, the more they realize that there is something wrong with them as a group and as a race. When the black man from behind black eyes and black skin and nappy hair looks out at the world, he sees a world that's markedly different from him. A world in which, in truth, he has not fully contributed to. And the thing that he's probably most famous for in this world and planet on which he lives is his stint as slavery here in America.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So it is extremely painful for him when he looks out at the world from behind black eyes and underneath nappy hair.
You know, there are too many people trying to take care of other folks' business, and they can't even take care of their own. But what you need to do is take 6 months to mind your own business and 6 months to leave other folks' business alone. All I'm trying to say is sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine.
That's why you always hear blacks referencing and talking about slavery 150 years after the fact. I don't say these things because somehow or another I want to run down my brother. Black people are dying by the hundreds, by the thousands on streets like Chicago, and the drive-by shootings a decade ago in Los Angeles, California. And when black people took over the Motor City of Detroit, the whole city died and became one stinking ghetto.
Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine.
There's a reality here that I am not the cause that black people have killed one another in Chicago and New York and Los Angeles, or that everywhere black people live. And if you get them in a majority, in any city where black people becomes a majority, it becomes a ghetto. I am not the one that has created that or done that. I am not the one that for the past 4,000 years, there's not been a notable piece of literature contributed to the world by black people. There's been no boats built. There's been no great nations or monuments. There's been no Taj Mahals, no Eiffel Towers, no Mount Rushmores. There's been nothing of that order, even remotely built by black people. And I'm willing to argue with you about Egypt, about the pyramids, about the Hamites, about whoever it is that you want to, the Nubians, the Egyptians, the Jews. I'll sit down and argue with you. I'll even sit and talk with you. If you want to say that black people have had their religion and the promises of Abraham stolen from them by the Jews, that they are the real Jews, the 12 tribes, the Israelites, you want to argue that, I'll argue that. But the truth of the matter is that the stark reality is, if there is no proof and there is no pudding, black people just have not contributed, and they're dying. Listen, there's a Holocaust going on, and we have got to wrest from the hands of those that are given the opportunity to give voice to the black community, because they are continuing and perpetuating the Holocaust, because they themselves are as ignorant as they can possibly be. Detroit is now one ghetto. Anywhere black people take leadership, you give them a city, it's going to be a ghetto. It just is. We're just not going to make it.
You know, there are too many people trying to take care of other folks' business. They can't even take care of their own.
Then the other truth is this: as I said, there's 4,000 years, not one piece of notable literature.
And 6 months to leave other folks' business alone. All I'm trying to say is, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around.
Not one piece of notable music has ever come up out of Africa.
This is what you do. You smile in your neighbor's face and you talk about things.
The argument coming back is that I hate black people.
But if you found out they were doing the same thing to you, you know you wouldn't like that. Well, tell me this. Who are we to judge what other people?
They say it as if, get out of my face, Manning, you Uncle Tom.
Sweep around your front door before you try to sweep around mine. Well,
you hater, get out of my face. Have you sat down and talked with a black man, whether he's educated or whether he's on food stamps? Neither one of them possess the capacity to rise. Neither one of them possess the capacity to build, to understand, or even speak the truth. It'd be one thing that we understand, okay, he has no honor, even though the Harvard-educated doctor, he doesn't have any honor. He doesn't.
Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Listen, put love in your heart.
Nothing has assaulted God's word. Nothing, my friends. Nothing has assaulted God's word.
Stop going around talking about your friends.
Number one is there is no honor for them.